Unit 3.
Track 18.
A.
Well, first of all, I think it depends to a great extent on personality. You know, there are some people who are more susceptible because they're weak and lack willpower. And so, although they are fully aware that they could get hooked on whatever the activity is, and that it wouldn't be good for them, they still can't help themselves. For example, let's say you get a real thrill from winning a computer game. Well, that feeling's only temporary, isn't it? So you have to try to do it again to get the feeling back. And then you just keep repeating the activity so that you can keep getting the high. But I think it's also likely to happen at a time when there is some kind of instability in your life. I mean, maybe there are personal problems that you're trying to escape from. Or there's something missing from your life and you're subconsciously trying to fill that gap, and the activity becomes almost like a comfort to you.
B.
Let's think. Does travelling count as an everyday activity? Because my grandma went on a tour of China last year after she was widowed. She wanted to get away and take her mind off things, you know. Well, anyway, she had a wonderful time, and now it looks as if she's really been bitten by the travel bug. Her flat's crammed full of travel brochures, and she's always asking for advice about good places to visit and so on. That's when she's at home, of course, which seems to be less and less nowadays. She's an extremely sociable person, my gran, so she keeps getting invitations to go and visit people she's met on previous trips. When I last heard, she was planning a trip to Alaska to see the Northern Lights, staying with some friends in Canada on the way. I'm so jealous.
C.
Well, it depends what it is, I suppose. I mean, an obsession with the internet, for example, would affect, well, first of all, your health, because you'd be shut up inside all the time, sitting in one position and staring at a screen for hours on end. Then it would definitely interfere with your social life. And that's true of a lot of these activities if done to excess, particularly the ones that are solitary, like playing computer games. I think sometimes people really start to forget how to hold a conversation with a real human being. Then I think it's also possible for an addiction to have an adverse effect on your personality. Take people who are obsessed with dieting or cleaning. Although they may be physically there with you, they're really miles away because they're constantly thinking about what they've eaten or what needs cleaning and so on.
D.
None of them, really. Well, not cleaning, that's for sure. And I've never needed to go on a diet in my life. No, but seriously, I don't see myself as being that kind of person. I pity people who let something get under their skin and control them like that. Especially some mindless activity like shopping or watching TV. It's very sad, really. I mean, I suppose I do put quite a lot of time and effort into my job, but that's normal, isn't it? I'm always at the office by 7 in the morning and sometimes stay until around 8 or perhaps 9 in the evening. And I do usually take some work home at weekends, especially if there's an important case the following week. It's vital to be well prepared, and I pride myself on representing my clients as well as I can. But I'd hardly call that an addiction. Would you?